Paying full price will always help you get into an Ivy League school because there's no limit on the number of students they can take who don't need financial aid, but there is a limit on the number of students they can take who do. Ivy League colleges like to say that they're need blind, and most people interpret that to mean that the colleges don't take into account your family's income when they're deciding whether or not to accept you. But as we know from multiple lawsuits, this is simply not true. And the easiest way to prove this to yourself is just go look on your college application. One of the standard questions on a college application asks you whether or not you will be applying for financial aid. They don't ask you how much you need or your family's income explicitly. They just ask you if you're going to be applying for it at all. So if you say no to that you don't need financial aid, you're signaling to the college, hey, I can pay full price. And what that tells them is that they put you into a separate category that's not limited by the budget that they set every year for financial aid. For everybody else, though, if you do need financial aid and you say yes to that, which you should, by the way, if your family can't afford it, then you're going to be put into a category of students where there's only so many they can take, because every year the college will have a budget and planning meeting, and they're going to set out an explicit dollar amount of how much financial aid they can offer to students. And then it's the admissions office's job to then admit students that can fill up that budget. So keeping that in mind, what you want to do in the admissions process is, if your family can afford to pay the full price for the college, give yourself that advantage. It does actually matter, and you can improve your odds of getting into one of these schools by showing them that you don't need the aid at all.